just destroyed most of my stuff because, well, I'm gonna be rebuilding it for this. However, there's two which I didn't destroy, which is the main Storm Shield Endurance one, and also South Front on the sea down here. Because originally I did have like a few mistakes with the lava thing, which I have improved with the build that I'm going to be building this episode. Or this series, I suppose you could say. Okay, so starting off with this, it is a really simple thing. The husks will spawn around this area here. They have a couple areas where they are able to sort of run to, I suppose you could say. So they have through here, at which point now you don't need to have two high level traps, but whenever I get like any level traps, I will just place them down, like 26, 22, 26, all of that. But yeah, then this was a 130 trap and stuff, so any traps that I sort of will just have, I will use, as all of the traps are useful. So essentially they'll go in. This tire drop trap is set to just roll out and kill a giant horde around here. Now you can expect them to most likely attack and just break through here. However, sometimes they don't. So what will happen is they'll come through, go all the way around this area, and just work their way round. When the freeze trap freezes them, there's always going to be a gas trap above the freeze trap, meaning that they're frozen and being gassed and there's nothing they can do about it. So then just works their way around, using these to force them to have to walk the longest way, instead of just cutting around like here, like all of the shorter, quicker areas. It's forcing them to have to walk all the way around. Now the furthest the husks has made it so far was up to here, and that was on my last wave. And then it died on the gas trap here. But even if they make it through, they then have to get through this bit here, this bit here, this bit here. And there's just going to be me stood here with my pickaxe. Because if somehow, and I don't get how, but if somehow something makes it through, it is going to be at least 1 HP, so it's pickaxeable. Or I could just go like that. Wait, I need to check that that's not my gold rule. No, it's not. Okay. So that's the side entrance round here that they can choose to go up. There's also 3 other ways. There's the way here, which they go up, they get zapped from there, and then they get also broadside. Because when they're going up, they trigger the broadside here, and hit in range here by the time it fires. Then obviously they also get gassed, frozen 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 gassed. Quite a lot there, but now over here in this method that they could use to get up often. Now sometimes there is a chance that they will spawn in this area here, which I'll explain later what I've done. So they could walk up like that and go round, and sometimes some of them will do, but it's designed so that they're able to. So pretty much the same thing here. Tire drop traps, they will all trigger rolling down, killing stuff around there. Broadside to kill anything going across, like at this height. The zap trap will zap anything here, 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 and here. like, and also here. It won't zap here though, because if you see the actual main zap thing, which is right there, isn't actually able to zap stuff that gets around there. But essentially it will force them to walk up all the way across, round, drop, trap and freeze, and then they just enter this. But over here, as I said, they can spawn here where they'll work their way around. They'll detect a clear path. That's the most important thing, is that none of the tunnels end in just a wall. Because the husks need to detect a clear path, or else they'll just break through all your stuff. Okay, so how this area over here works is it just slowly, all of this is just netting, which will stop them breaking through and force them to go round this way. But frozen and gassed, frozen and drop striked and spiked, gassed. Then we have a timeout box here, so they get these to fall down, which will roll into here doing damage. But also this wall launcher launches them into here, where they get stunned, zapped, frozen, gassed, start dancing, and if I quickly make my way out, as you can see, with sound traps you're able to edit a window in there, as you can see. And this, its main fire, goes straight through here. Also, this is a 144 trap. Don't ask me why I used it, because I don't know. Right, so if I now quickly head back in. Yeah, that's what will happen here. And that will trigger, essentially, if there's a horde of husks coming and there's 5 of them here, they will get shot in. It will have 2 seconds before the wall launcher resets, and about 3 seconds after the wall launcher is reset, all of this, everything here will have reset. So essentially what would happen is the first round gets the whole thing in one go. Second round, if they go before that whole 5 seconds, they'll get launched in, frozen, danced, shocked, zapped, then the gas trap will activate, and then finally, while they're sat here frozen and just slowly taking away damage, that will come along and kill them. If they make it through that, I have freezed them while they're getting gassed, and then this is here, because eventually when they unfreeze, what will happen is this will sort of launch them to the side over here, and they'll be sort of phased for a second. By the time they're unfazed, this will have reloaded. And that's just an infinite loop there. Okay, so next I am going to show C, south, and then I'm going to start building the rest of it. Now, in there, I have a healing room, okay? That is something very important that you should have in all things, no matter where you are. Okay, so here, but some of them will spawn up here, However, because there's this big wooden brick thing here. I know it's not a brick, but like, there's this big wooden block. Most of them will just end up falling into here and aren't able to do anything. And then eventually work their way up and just drop down because this is a clear path to them. Now over here, some husks decide that they like to walk all the way around here. You know, just take a nice good old stroll. And they don't even take that way up, they go like that. Go all the way around and up. Essentially what I have here is just this little thing, and yes, this is blocked up, yet the only husk that ever comes through here is those space things, which will, you know, go like, or whatever it is. To be honest, I should just get a Zapatron, that's going to be so much better of an example of what they do. You know, they come with their special armor, they go like that at you. It's those things. Best thing ever, got this from Storm Chest. And that, but my favourite thing I've got was the 129, probably. 129 full durability. Oh, gold rule vacuum tube. Like, who has a 129? But anyway, that's just that, and it's pretty much the same. Frozen, shocked, danced, gassed, frozen, shocked, danced, gassed, frozen, shocked, danced, gassed. And I suppose this would be the issue, is if I make this a clear path, this isn't as protected as that route, so only space husks go up here and they die. But also, when they spawn in over here, all husks, they get zapped, occasionally like the mist monster and a few. Eventually all of the traps here will break, because as you can see, they have only 42 uses, pretty much. And those uses will slowly get used up throughout the endurance. Don't worry, if they break in endurance, they do not break afterwards. But, so they have all of this they can get through. If, this south area is coming from D, there's this little bit here. Essentially. That will happen. Also over here we have this where they might try and break through like all of these stages, at which point if they successfully manage to break through all of those stages, they'll have to either come around, break this floor here, or come over here and just get absolutely melted by my defender. And finally I'm going to show the trap tunnel, the main bit of the build, where it will force them to go up through here, directing them up and across. Yet again, if the attack is coming for D, there's this here, with all of this stuff, nowhere near as heavily defended, but most of them will only make it up to this area anyway. So, most of them will die around about here, so you're alright from there. But they'll work their way up, across, and all of this. So they start getting sprayed by my defender. Instead of a 1 high. The reason this is done is because when the husks come from this direction, I don't want my defender over there wasting its ammo trying to kill husks from here. The defender over here only needs to use its ammo to kill husks if they occasionally get through there. At which point, simple fix here. If I do that, now all that's going to happen is that they are now forced to, when they break out, either break this floor, which some of them will do, and eventually, if they come out over here, they just get killed. To break that floor, meaning all they ever do is fall back down into a trap tunnel. And the only thing that ever makes it through past here is a smasher, essentially. Now over here also, husks detect this as a clear path, and if you look, they're clear from the defender, at which point they will go up, and the defender can't attack them because of that wall, and they'll go through. So, for simple fix, is just...
there's some sushi.
Anyway, I'm sorry, yes, so a smasher will most likely come through and he'll waste its time trying to break these, or it will use them to take the longest way around here. However, the defender over here, while it's coming around, will just be absolutely melting the thing out. Okay, die around about here. And if not, all that's going to happen is it is just going to, for some reason, hit a thing, or it constantly does, like it's, but there's nothing for it to break, because it will try and attack that, but it can't, so it will just sit there and do nothing, essentially. Now, some advice, if you really want to be protective and don't want lobbers just coming along, and I mean flingers or whatever they're called, coming along and flinging husks in, is build this. You can even design it a bit if you want, but just build a ramp like that. Most basic thing ever, yet it is so effective. The issue is if I do this here, the defender will just walk out. If I... So I'm just going to keep it like that. I suppose it could shoot through, which I don't want. So we keep it at that. I don't want to just set it to be a full wall, because those don't look good in comparison. Like, I'd much rather have this half wall. Okay, so over here, this is this bit of the endurance built. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to come over and just build up B, okay? So what we do to build up this, and this is something to show people how you build up models and work out where all the stuff needs to go. Start up endurance. Make sure weight resistance is off, and start.
We have disabled the storm shield, which means
And
there is no
all I
barrier
did
between you
was, when there was nothing here, as you can see, it breaks like a wall down here. See?
manual says the simulation ends
But
when
nothing
any
important.
amplifier or storm shield computer is destroyed.
It just breaks the wall there.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
Now, the thing with AFK is that you need to make sure that you're out of way from the husks and not distracting them. Because if you go and stand actually in the tunnels, for start, the propane tank things will come and attack. And also husks will try and come to you, which doesn't show you how well it works in your example. Essentially. Over here, this is what I like to call my useless booster. Where it is probably sometimes about as fast as you're running. And then over here is my super booster. Where it has a booster on the floor and actually a booster on this ramp. So meaning there's two boosters on this floor essentially. Now you can't do this anymore. However, there is a way you can recreate a similar thing using booster, and then a player launcher. Not a launch pad up, but a launcher. And oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Occasionally you get the space ones are a bit weird, but they do their job. They irritate me, so I think that's good enough. Now, what I am going to try and get done is quickly go pick up my powder keg over there. I forgot about it. Now, what you will see is down here, when we fall, this is a material farm. So everything down here is designed to farm materials for me. Done. Okay, so what I am now going to do is just 9, 8, 7, 6. It's just because I know I haven't built anything on B, because I need to see where the husk spawn is and what the best method is. Now, in here I do have some trading boxes. This is my scam I get scammed box. This is my security scam box, at which point they spawn in here. Usually I'll have this reset. Reason this is security is if I drop one sunbeam up in the top and they say, oh yes, I shall trade you a whole total of 1 stack, and they only drop 1, it will get teleported up to the top, and I will know that they just tried to scam. Okay, right then. Now, in the meantime, as you can see, Husk sort of will attempt to come through this route. And as you can see, this is their main spawn, so we'll want to start the tunnel like this. And let it split off in 2 directions, essentially. Now then. But also, if you see, if I just stand here, I can sort of more force the husks to come in my direction and like focus on me, see? Which really doesn't show efficiency very well. And there you go, fail. See? Okay, right, so now we know where the husk spawn is for B. We are now going to go and create a defense for B. Now most husks will do is if your trap tunnel is blocked off, they'll go for the weakest trap tunnel that they can find with as many open walls as they can, and they will attack the open wall so that they can create an open route for them to go through. And what some people do is they design their trap tunnels like that, but they have essentially open trap tunnels coming off of the closed, forcing the husks to go in there, and there's absolutely no guarantee that they're not going to go in there. Obviously, if you want your rare perk up, just farm those all day, like 999 times.
Okay, pretend to be surprised.
Go on, what, mythic? No mythics. Oh, 1,000 V-Bucks and no mythics. It's not very good. I'm so annoyed that the Guardian's Will is in the item shop. I used a whole research token to get that. A whole research token. And it's in the item shop for 1,600 gold. And I used all my gold to buy this, so I can upgrade my survivors. As you can see, quite a lot of them are only level 58. I'm aiming to get them all to 130, but not going the best. Okay, so what I will advise is, while building Be a Ninja, but while doing it, make sure you have a constructor build on. Now, I'm building my Stonewood AFK to farm resources for building stuff, because I like to build. So, that's why I have that material farm down at the bottom. Now, in my links, Cassandra, hello to that one viewer. In the links, Cassandra, no, this is my wrong build. Shoot. Okay. I need to switch that out. Oh, wait, no, it is my right build. I'm building my thing, aren't I? I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? Anyway. So, yeah. Load in and get that over and done with. so anyway, if you want to do the floating trap glitch for that, all you need to do is get your thing. I'm not sure if it will work. It still works, okay. And you just place the trap. And it's floating. You can then reset the floor and place traps on the floor. If you break that, this breaks. So just don't break that. And well, yeah, that's pretty much you set for the healing room. It is literally just place the healables. A will be your next defense, and A is like the main, and B, A, B, and the main home base all come from one direction. So main and B come from east, and then yes, main and A come from east, and then B comes from west. D can come from south and east, and C can come from, D can come from south, east and west. What am I doing there? East, south and west. D can come from west and south. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up A now. So what I need to do is craft some traps to just fortify B and let us run through A and B. Okay, testing that all of the things work. Okay, now there is some just basic things that you need to do is we have 1, when this is 1, then there's 2, 3 over there, and then there's 4, 5, okay. Find our craft and slot those. I'm going to go to place. Place. And place and place. As you can see, those have really worked. Now what you might want to do is, because some husks will wander up this way, is make them fully welcome. Fully welcome to just walk straight in. Now what's good is both of these are things where it's forcing them to have to walk all the way across in the tunnel. Meaning all I need to do here is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. And then we do that. And where they're meant to come up, I'm going to place these zappers. Then, on the one just before entry, I'm going to do freezer. Over here, another zapper. And then this and target. So another zapper. This and target. carpet is essentially a freezer, but it doesn't do damage, unlike the freezer, and has more uses. Okay, so that's that route done. On B. So that's essentially the main bit of B done. Now what I will do actually is do this. This is looking like a good place for a defender to go. Isn't it? Look. Now look at where all of the defender can just beam people. This will be one that you don't mind dying, and one that you won't give too much ammo to, because if you give it like all of its AR ammo, all it's going to be doing is beaming all the husks coming up from there, and from there. So it's a very good place to have it, but if you give it too much ammo, it's just going to drain all of the ammo you have. Yet again, just like over there, this would be a okay place to have a defender. And well, when I see a okay place to have a defender, I place a defender there. Okay, so I will probably, I mean, if I ever edit this video, which knowing me I won't, but if I ever do, I will speed this up. And if I haven't, apologies. Okay, so I will talk just in case I don't thing here. What I am doing, I'm placing freeze traps every other essentially floor tile. Okay, so what I will do though, at any entrances, I'm going to have freeze traps. Just because it makes it easier. And what did I demonstrate? Every other, which makes this bit here over, like over there, perfect for it. Okay, so I do want to save those, which is why obviously I haven't fully thingied, but I am going to be broadsiding every single wall that I can. Game's had a bit of a lag there. as you can see, B is fully fortified now. And that's not even my main thing done, but it works.
You know the drill.
Okay.
We have disabled the storm
Now
shield,
what I will
which
go
means
do
there is no
is
barrier
just
between you and the hordes outside.
show you what you would do. At the start of the game,
Escalating storm
you would
front.
want to just
The
be
field manual
heading
says the simulation ends
all
when
the way
any
over
amplifier
here.
or storm shield computer is
Obviously, you
destroyed.
wouldn't be using triple jump, you'd be running down like
Prepare for an attack from
through
the
the
east.
tunnel over here. Then I would have that there. Then you would go down to here and place your thing. And once your base has been placed, you would just head over. If you actually stayed over there, none of the husks would spawn at all. Not one. Very surprising fact, but it's true. I mean, not surprising, but intriguing, I suppose. And here we have something where you're able to just see how effective the platforms are. If you wish, you can, you know, shoot out half of them. I'll probably do my next down here. And the husks won't actually detect you, so you're not affecting the tunnels. And I can technically just sit here. You know, just waiting for it to be the right time to do all that. Anyway, as you can see,
Another wave coming soon.
everything fully works from over there.
Prepare for an attack from the
Coming
west.
from over there. Now there is actually an off the map glitch from that direction, but you know I haven't built. And as you can see from B, it is heavily fortified. Even though it is heavily fortified, it will not always work. Now what I am going to do though is, this is one of the most efficient ways to see how well it works, is every 1 in 5 husks that dies will drop ammo. So it gives you an average on where husks are getting to in the trap tunnels to see if it's strong enough or not. Because like, if you're finding ammo up here, then you probably want to change stuff up about it and stuff up. But you know, if they're just dying here, then you're right. There's nothing wrong with like a couple husks dying over here. In this tunnel, I see no ammo, so we're good. And let's just have a look at where the husks are going for in this. Let's have the rules of going in a big streamline. Or streamed line. Build up that's happening is just from us coming in through that. And this is obviously also without, well it's not obvious but it is without defenders. Like I could place a defender here, you know, give him a level 51 grave digger with 200 ammo. But I'm not. I'm gonna give him a level 51 grave digger with apparently 239 ammo. Don't know how I could work that one out, but
Another wave coming soon.
let's see.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
Once this is all finished, it will have ceiling zappers where there's no like floor tracks, but for now.
Hey Clutch.
Hi. Oh, hi. So it should be fully working from this, right? Where does the next one come from? Oh, it's A. Oh, fuck. Didn't get very much ammo from that. Quite surprising. Okay, move the defender there. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay, right then, let's just
I just moved into other house, that's why I won't hear anymore.
Oh. Okay. Makes sense. Moved off GTA. I'm probably gonna go back on it like at some point later, but for now I'm not playing GTA.
Oh okay.
Why won't this door unlock? What's this about? There we go.
I still need to buy a new TV.
Huh. What, did you not take your old one or something?
LOL.
Stonewood. Endurance starts. Change hero. Gonna be my constructor build. Because now I'm able to get through like at least 3 rounds once I finish building this. One for A, then I should start to be able to farm resources. Just the main thing.
Okay.
Okay, right, oh shoot, I'm on level 90, I didn't realise that. I actually thought it was slightly lower level than that. Okay. Yeah, if I can make it so I can farm 5k resources, then I can just start to actually be able to build things in my other home bases for twine.
In lever 9 brew.
Is that in Save the World or BR though? That's the difference. Level 9 in BR. That's like... It's alright. I'm level 14. I'm not that high in BR, but Save the World. Level 9. Okay. Right then. That was a bit useless. Never do that attack on the floor. Oh, it still thinks I'm doing the attack. I don't know. Okay, so...
I don't have saved the world in level 9 on BRLOL.
Yeah, I was gonna say, level 9 on Save the World is like... That's pretty much the level you get to when you start the game. Like, it's not too hard to level up and Save the World once you know what you're doing. Okay, okay, and... Okay, right, I'm going to... Actually, no. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be evil. I'm doing that. Easiest way.
In school I have a deaf teacher so I can scream as much as I want.
Wait, your teacher's deaf? Wait, does that mean they can...
Only on Friday.
They're deaf on Fridays? Every other day they're not deaf, but on Fridays they just go deaf.
Other teacher.
Yeah.
No cap.
Okay. Nah, mate. Most of my teachers, I've actually had a deaf teacher before. However, they could sort of lip read incredibly well when they could tell if you were shouting or not.
Welp, you're right there.
Okay. And that's that bit done. Here, 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 here. Oh no, I'm going to need to go all the way back round, aren't I? The issue of not being an engine save the world. See, what's that about? Bit of a useless attack. There we go, okay. I force him to go around here and then go around here and into here on nerve, and I'm alright from that front. From the husks that come up here, what am I going to do about them? Because they have to go somewhere. I can build a trap tunnel forcing them to go down this slope here and into this tunnel. Yeah, I'll do that.
Kill them.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy. I mean, it will do, but, like, it is sort of that easy, but, it's how I'm going to do that, because husks, essentially, they follow a certain path.
Just like BR bots.
Yeah, husks sort of, they follow a certain path, though, that's the issue. And also, it's sort of like they have 100,000 health. So it's sort of to kill you and thing. To kill it. Okay, I've run out of metal, let me go grab some from my storage. Or apparently I'm just gonna sit, okay, no. Yet again, what's wrong with that attack today?
Oh, I didn't know, thought.
Okay, let's get 5,000 metal, that should do for now. All the time in between, like, as it's quite a while. Okay. There we go. And let's, set them to go over here. This should work. Yeah, oh wait, no, I can't have that here, can I? Okay,
I feed my doggo Myolet Cyanva.
What? I feed my dog. No idea what that is.
It's Dutch stuff.
Oh, it's Dutch stuff. Oh. No wonder I don't know it then. Okay, so this bit here is now done. It will force them to go down into trap tunnels. Like I need it to. They're gonna break that, and they're gonna break that, and that. Okay, no idea what I had to switch to a ramp. Okay, right, let's edit this like this, 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 this. This, they should detect that as a, like, no blockage there, or they'll detect it as a weak blockage and try breaking it. Either way works out well for me. Yep, okay. Right then. Time to spam freeze traps.
If I comment late, it's because the live stream is delayed 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know, it's got quite a big delay. I know. It will comment, you place your comment, it will then have to go all the way over to me, who is, I don't know if you see my screen properly, but it's lagging a lot. So, like, I'm not having the best internet at the moment. And then also speech out loud has to then read it. Which unfortunately she can't do. She cannot read. If I put a gun to her head, she would not be able to read because she's so bad. Okay, that's that done. Oh gosh,
I don't hear you because of the traps.
oh, sorry. They should have... I should now have stopped. Okay. I forgot to do up there. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Sorry about the noise. This is only going to go on for another couple seconds considering I used my last bit of crap. Three. Easy. These traps should be quite a bit quieter, so you should be able to hear me while I face these ones.
Have you ever heard of creepseek?
No. Let me just check. No, I haven't. What is it with me and broadsides?
Oh, it's plain that smells like farts and look like Minecraft.
Wait, what? It's plain that smells like farts and look like... Okay. Bit weird, but... I'm not gonna question it.
LOL.
How am I gonna get up? That's how I'm gonna get up. Okay. Trap. And considering you're able to respond, I'm assuming you're able to hear me while I place these traps.
Now I do hear you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just because those other traps I was placing were quite loud then.
I know.
Okay. This is that. How am I gonna get around, sake. Okay. Amazing. Okay, and there. Another turning. Did not mean to place that banner then. Right now I need to break these floors.
This looks fun.
What, this game? Yeah. It is quite fun to play. Yeah. I have traps there. Oh, I'm gonna need to craft 2 more. Okay, I can craft 2 more. Ceiling. And around there. Okay. I should now be able to start this and it should work without absolutely destroying me. If I go all the way round. Why am I not holding my barrel? It makes me run so much faster. Okay, right. Storm shield, endurance. Don't wait for
You know the
assistance
drill.
and activate.
We have disabled the storm shield, which means there is no barrier between you and the hordes outside. Let's start the clock and see how long you survive this escalating stormfront. The field manual says the simulation ends when any amplifier or storm shield computer is destroyed. Prepare for an attack from the east.
Ooh, I'm not sure. I think I might take full damage from this actually. Hang on, actually, I should be able to.
Yes, fun stuff.
Hey, I took my full damage. Okay, now I can farm my materials. And meanwhile, while that's happening, I'm... Okay. Not safe. Do not do that. Almost accidentally launched myself on the off the ramp there. Right then, round to the side and shove. Perfect example of why husks are annoying.
Brew I want subscribed.
Wait, you weren't? Oh wow. Didn't actually know that.
Now I am.
Okay, so you're subscribed now. Just found that out. Very, very fascinating thing.
I forgot, sorry.
It's okay.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the west.
Okay, right, so this should now be over here. I do need to quickly actually build a ramp going down, and now just connect the floor up here. Under the map glitches be like. Okay, so now I can. And I know this trap tunnel works, so I need to go claim my resources under there. But first... Oh my gosh, that thing in the bottom corner is glitching out. Okay, so I should be able to just come over here and go round.
I'm gonna test something, so if I'm gone you know why, just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Exactly as I thought when I spawned to the side. They can't help themselves, can they? They just have to go up and go back into the traps. Look. Ready? I'm dead.
It doesn't work. Emoji disappointed face.
What were you trying to do?
We have a break in the action.
Oh, I under the map.
Another
Does
wave
it
coming
so cool,
soon.
though.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
Wait, hold on. No way I just fit through that. Oh, right, no wonder it's this thing that
To play a game while watching.
Oh. And now we're about to be able to test out the build that I've just done over there. Okay, collect the materials. And let's head over to A. Alright, so I'm worried about them making it past there. Oh god, okay, goodbye. Oh, of course, my banner's here, so I just spawned right in the horde of zombies. So I guess I'm able to go and test out how well the under the map farm's going through this. I mean, so far A is holding up perfectly though. And there's absolutely no issues with it. At least nowhere near as many issues as I thought there would be. I quickly collect my 300 of each. There we go.
Secret Dutch words hello ik ben Malik on ik hu van frikandel pizza on Geech clutch.
Okay, Oh, oh. Oh, okay, they haven't.
We have a break in the action.
They never made it past. That's
Another
good.
wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the south.
Oh, another AFK wave. Absolutely perfect. And yes, I saw the question mark he sent. Not sure why you sent it, but you sent it, and I saw it. And jump. Have you ever played Pokemon Go?
I said hello in Malik and I love pizza and you clutch.
Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry, you like pizza. Pizza's actually quite nice. Sushi's better. Sushi's so much better though. I mean, come on. But you can't just not have like a big...
I do play Pokemon.
Hey, same. Wait,
Go.
yeah. Can I add you actually? Might be able to add you, I might not.
Not anymore.
Ah. Shame. So you used to, yeah. I still play it. It's a very... one of my favourite games. If I can find my phone, which is...
Sorry.
It's okay. Doesn't bother me. I have lots of friends who have 238. That's irrelevant, on there. I have a place down my Defender. This is going to be... I wonder if I don't. Oh, 51 with 1,000.
Dutch pizza is also very good. You can put some kind of hot dog on it, but it tastes different and it's called frikandel.
I'm gonna have my sushi in a minute for dinner. I mean lunch. Oh no!
But sushi is a lot better.
Honestly, I rarely ever have sushi. I wish I had it more, but my mum don't let me.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon.
Bruh.
Prepare for